There comes a moment in every life when the ground beneath you no longer feels solid. Plans collapse. Timelines fail. People change. Certainty disappears. You wake up with a quiet tension in your chest, not because something has happened, but because something might. Your mind races ahead, searching for stability in a future that refuses to be predictable. This is the moment most people panic. They grasp for control. They argue with reality. They exhaust themselves trying to bend the world back into the shape they expected. The Stoics recognized this moment clearly. They lived with it. They studied it. And they left behind one rule that has survived empires, wars, exile, and loss. A rule so simple that most people overlook it. A rule so powerful that, when applied, it restores inner order even when the outer world collapses. The rule is this. Some things are within your control. And some things are not. Nothing more. Nothing less. This is the dichotomy of control. And when life feels out of control, this rule is not a philosophy. It is a lifeline. Epictetus, a former slave who owned nothing yet mastered everything that mattered, began his teachings with this exact truth. He did not start with happiness. He did not start with success. He started with clarity. He said that human suffering does not come from events themselves, but from confusing what is ours to govern with what never was. We suffer because we argue with reality. We suffer because we invest emotional energy into outcomes we cannot command. We suffer because we expect obedience from a world that owes us nothing. When you believe you control what you do not, frustration becomes permanent. Anxiety becomes constant. Resentment becomes habitual. But when you separate the world into what is yours and what is not, something changes. Noise quiets. The mind steadies. Energy returns. The Stoics taught that your opinions are within your control. Your judgments. Your intentions. Your efforts. Your responses. These belong to you fully. No person can reach inside your mind and force a belief. No event can command your character. No misfortune can steal your capacity to choose how you meet it. Everything else exists outside your authority. Other people's actions. Their opinions of you. The outcome of your work. The economy. Your past. Your reputation. Your health to a certain extent. Time itself. Trying to dominate these things is like trying to command the weather. You can prepare. You can adapt. But you cannot control. Most modern stress comes from this single mistake. Treating externals as if they were internals. You want people to understand you. You want fairness. You want recognition. You want certainty. And when these things fail to arrive, you interpret it as personal failure. The Stoic sees it differently. Marcus Aurelius, Emperor of Rome, wrote to himself that the universe is change, and life is opinion. Not life itself, but how you interpret it. He did not say this from comfort. He said it while ruling during war, plague, betrayal, and constant political pressure. He learned that peace does not come from controlling circumstances. It comes from refusing to surrender the mind to them. When life feels out of control, the Stoic response is not denial. It is precision. You slow down. You draw a line. You ask one question. What part of this belongs to me? Not what feels personal. Not what hurts the most. Not what you wish you could change. Only what is truly yours. Your effort. Your honesty. Your discipline. Your restraint. Your courage. Everything else, you release. This release is not weakness. It is strength refined. Because energy wasted on the uncontrollable drains the energy required for mastery. Think of how much mental space is consumed by replaying conversations. By imagining alternative outcomes. By worrying about tomorrow as if worry could improve it. The Stoic mind refuses this bargain. It says, "If it is not mine to command, it is not mine to torment myself over." This is how inner freedom is built. Not by gaining more power, but by needing less control. When you fully accept the dichotomy of control, fear loses its grip. Fear depends on the illusion that you must manage everything to be safe. The Stoic knows safety is internal. Even loss becomes bearable when you understand this rule. You may lose status. You may lose money. You may lose approval. But you do not lose your capacity to respond with dignity. And dignity, to the Stoics, was the highest possession. Seneca warned that those who suffer before it is necessary suffer more than necessary. Most pain lives in imagination. Most distress is optional once control is properly understood. This does not mean you stop striving. It means you strive cleanly. You give your best effort without demanding guarantees. You act honorably without expecting applause. You prepare without obsessing. You plant seeds and let the seasons decide. This is the calm strength people notice but rarely understand. It is why Stoic individuals appear unshaken while others unravel. They are not numb. They are selective. They invest their emotions only where influence exists. When life feels out of control, you do not need motivation. You need alignment. You align your expectations with reality. You align your effort with what is yours. You align your peace with inner command. The moment you do this, chaos outside no longer means chaos inside. You still feel pressure. You still feel emotion. But you are no longer owned by it. This is the quiet power of the Stoic rule. It does not promise comfort. It does not promise comfort. It promises clarity. And clarity, when everything feels uncertain, is the rarest form of relief. So remember this when the world feels heavy. Not everything is yours to fix. Not everything is yours to carry. But what is yours, your mind, your character, your response, is more than enough. Master that. And no matter how unstable life becomes, you will remain unshaken.